We recently just got a ton of new team up cards, and today I wanted to take a look at the brand new Giada. And of course, that means we're running a full-on Angel package. And turns out, Angels are still pretty good. That's right, today we're taking a look at an Angel tribal deck, and I wanted to just touch base before the video started to let you know that this was recorded pre-Aftermath release, so there are definitely some new Angel cards, especially one in the 3-drop slot that I've seen that would fit really well into this build. So keep that in mind before we start the video. Also, we are looking and focusing on the brand new Giada team up card here. I also, when making this video, forgot that this card had flash the entire time, so I played it as though it didn't have flash. I'm well aware of that, but knowing now in hindsight, I feel pretty silly. But anyways, this card is really sick because of its passive ability, in my opinion. And the reason I want to try this card is because it gives you a lot of card advantage in theory, because you can look at the top card of your library at any time and you can play things that have flash or flying from the top of your deck at any time, which is really cool because we have a full Angel package, which of course means we're gonna have a ton of flying creatures, and we have planeswalkers like Wandering Emperor that have flash. So it's a pretty cool little package deal that we can do here, and we got a nice little Azorius Angel build. And the idea is simple. We've got the early on Giada or Invasion of Gobakhan, and what we're going to be trying to do is put 1/1 counters, of course, with either Giada or the Gobakhan onto our Angels, things like Steel Seraph and the new Giada. And then we're going to be drawing cards with the Metropolis Angel, because whenever you attack with creatures with counters on them, you're going to be able to draw cards, which is really nice. Also, we run a mana base with the Secluded Courtyard, which I thought was a pretty cool little trick we could do, because you can spend mana to cast, any color of any mana to cast certain types, right? So this is going to be a card that we're going to choose the creature type of Angel, and we can get creative with the mana base, meaning that we can do things like Archangel of Wrath's Kicker for, the black and red. So we don't necessarily need to be in the colors of Mardu to play something like this, but we are only running 2 copies in case we don't get a couple courtyards early on. We want to make sure the Archangel of Wrath is only a 2 of, so we, aren't always stuck with it in our hand with not being able to kick it. But I thought that was a pretty cool little combat trick. But the deck was a ton of fun, guys. I think it was quite competitive too, especially because I was playing Giada without the flash mechanic. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this one. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the games. If you're new here and you don't already know, we do post videos 5 days a week. So if you enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, subscribe, all that stuff helps out an absolute ton, and I would greatly appreciate it. With that being said, though, enjoy the video, guys, and we'll see you back here at the end. Peace out. All right, today we are checking out some Angels. This is an archetype that a lot of people have been asking me to try out. We got the new Giada team up card, so wanted to try some Angels today, and today we're doing it in Azorius. That way we can play that team up card. This is obviously not a keep. We only have 1 land, which is super unfortunate to see to start things off. This is a lot better. Yeah, a lot better. All right, we see some Azorius mana from the opponent to kick things off. Are they Esper? No, strictly Azorius so far. Defector might. Okay, that's leaning towards Esper again. I'm not sure. All right, we're going to choose Angel here, and we are going to go with the Giada, because if Giada comes down, that is another source of mana for us to cast spells. Hopefully we find another land, get down a Metropolis Angel. All right, we're seeing Bant colors now and Arona. Okay, we clearly don't have any idea what the opponent's up to just yet. We will attack through. Metropolis Angel. This is going to help us draw cards going forward, which is really nice. And hopefully next turn we can get this invasion down, which will provide us all the protection that we're going to need going forward. Nice. Mana of any color, and they can tap an on-tap legendary creature you control. Add 1 mana. Okay, so legendary creatures also become mana. No problem on that. Thinking I get it. And it's a Rafine. Okay, so they're spending all the mana to bring down the Rafine. Fair enough. That's pretty good. I have Ossification that could take the Rafine out, but that's assuming we don't want to spend the mana on the invasion, which I guess it doesn't really matter if we can't get the attack through anyways, right? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't even have the ability to play Ossification. What am I saying? Well, maybe a second Metropolis Angel, draw 2 cards instead of just the 1. That might have to be the move here. I don't love it, but it is what it is. We'll swing through with the Angel here. We're not going to die, so let's just send it through. They may want to block with Rafine, but... Oh, clearly they have interaction here. Didn't expect that. Oh, I see. Okay, I was wondering why they allowed me to attack first. That explains it. All right, land. Let's go. Tapped or not, I'll take it. Still no basic for the ossification. We ran a lot of extra basics for that reason, but haven't found them yet. Checking for the Paragon, whether or not we have some stuff to play, but we don't. Rona draw discard effects, it looks like here. Oh, they're running black as well. Okay, I don't know at all what it is the opponent's trying to do, but I guess seeing the Relic of Legends comes down makes sense to the multicolored. Maybe this is like a Joda deck, but I thought that was humans. Oh, they're just gonna transform. Okay. Yeah, really could use that ossification now. And they're sending more power towards the Rona. So if we were to block this and it's dealt damage, we exile a card from our hand at random. If it's a land card, even put it back. Okay, that's fine. We won't do that. We'll just take care of this. And Elspeth is interesting, but I don't think I want it. I need man, what do I need here? I need a basic land is what I need. It'd be such an easy game if we found that basic land. Not a basic land. Unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Wow. Guess we'll play out the Giada here as a 4/5. There's our land, but it's not basic, but it does allow us to get the Elspeth down and Lifelink Brewing, which can really save us here. So that might be our saving grace. Can't believe ossification didn't get a hit here. That's unfortunate. Okay. It just keeps getting worse. I have the perfect answers. It's not that I don't have the answers to deal with this. It's that I can't find the land. Such a bummer. All right, taking 10. Sheesh. What's on top here? That'll be... Oh, they scoop it up, obviously, because of the attacks returning. But I had the Wandering Emperor off the top here, which could be cast because it does have flash. So that was going to be our answer to the Rona problem going forward. It would have gained us 2 life as well. But then again, I probably should have played Elspeth to get the lifelink. I don't know. Anyways, it's a good win. Good stuff. Well, that was a first for me playing this deck. The problems with the non-basic lands and ossification. Like I said, I cut an entire playset of multicolored lands to keep basics in here. And this is good enough to keep. I don't love it, but it's good enough. All right, Lifelink's going to be very important in this match. Steel Seraph looking really good. Assuming it doesn't get, hit with a lightning strike, but... Angels... That's fine. Hopefully they throw some fireballs at my face just so I know that the Seraph is safe, but nope, they just go ahead and drop down 2 more 1/1s here. We cannot find land, or no, I'm sorry, we can't find anything aside from land, so that's not good. But we have ways to deal with gaining some life, so just kidding, that's dead. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. All right. And a Phoenix chick. Okay. Giada is nice, but it is going to be the Wandering Emperor this turn. Man, such a bummer, huh? All right. Kumano comes in, sure. All right, I think I'm gonna have to just absorb more damage than I would really like to see here this turn, because what I'm gonna try to do here is I think I want to create a 2/2 to block the Voldaren, And then on my turn, I'll -2 to take out the Swift Spear. Or should I do it vice versa? Yeah, I should probably do it vice versa. What am I saying? All right, let's get the minus.
I've learned much during my travel.
All right, we go back to 9. Not bad. That's also not bad. Actually, this is really good. Okay. Steel Seraph comes in and we make it into a 5/5 immediately. So now the lifelink is going to be absolutely important. That was such a good draw right there. That was huge. Mono red is toast now. With this much lifelink on the board, they're toast. One more card in hand. Not enough to do it. Nope.
This isn't going to go how you think.
Not enough. Not enough. You almost had it, but didn't quite get it. All right, let's go. This is so good. Let's go here. Let's go here.
Remember your training.
And we're right back into this game. All right. So you get through my 6/6 first strike flying lifelinker, huh? Mono red does not like the little heart symbol, that's for sure. Let me guess, full send? Yeah, not a whole lot of thought going into this one. Just send it, you know? Makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and take that out and that out. Thank you for the life gain. I appreciate that. And there's a scoop. Yeah, I figured as much. All right. Thank God we found that second Steel Seraph. Not to mention, you know, the ability to drop that 6/6 life linking body was nice. Solid. All right, off to such a great start right now. I'm so happy with this thing. Okay. I need a third land drop, but I'm going to bank on it coming down because I do have 25 lands and I have an invasion on turn 2 here. So I'm really hoping we can pull it off. Because Steel Seraph is the perfect, you know, 3-drop into the invasion to flip it over. But we do miss 2 land drops here. Yikes. Okay, well. Probably the Shieldred. Probably the Shieldred. Wedding announcement is fine. Let's go! That was clutch. And then this can't hit artifact creatures, which is even more perfect, let's be honest. And then once we flip over the invasion of Gobakon, we're going to be in really good shape. Don't tell me that last card. Okay, I was going to say that last card's an answer. No way. All right. Ossification is a great answer to the Shieldred. Let's do... I'm actually curious. Does a lifelink actually give me the life gain if I hit this? Huh. That I don't know. That I don't know. I guess let's try it, huh? So we're at 20. Let's see if we go to 23 here. We do. Okay. So damage is dealt. I know that they lose their damage counter, so I wasn't sure if damage was actually dealt or if they're just losing the damage counters. So damage is actually dealt to the battles. Got it. All right. Another land. Let's go disrupt their hand a little bit more here. Give me something good. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. Both of these are going to get some vigilance. Because I want to make sure I'm able to block these 2/2s as well. And we're going to flip the second Gobakon, which is just going to be counters for days. Now, if we get the Metropolis Angel, we're going to be drawing cards as well. Not to mention we have protection from, you know, anything and everything for pretty much all game, all game here. Still no attacks. I don't blame them. There's not much they can do with the board looking like this. Another ossification is cool. I am going to play, though, the Giada here, but it would get taken out by this. I'm just playing these, honestly, because they don't have an answer for these. So it's like, why not, you know? They're probably so upset that they have that go for the throw right now. All right, going to 29. Blockers ready to go. Finish this game out strong. And then again, we have indestructibility locked up on everything right now. So simple sweepers aren't going to do the trick. You're going to need like a farewell. Yeah, that's game. I mean, that was a dissection, right? I mean, we look at their hand, we see what they have. Their only answer to anything is a non-artifact creature kill spell. We have 3 artifact creatures. Absolute dissection. Man, this is actually going very, very good for us right now. I'm really happy because a little behind the scenes here, a little bit peek behind the curtains, but this building decks every day is tough. It is tough. I don't think I need to tell anyone that, but it's just sometimes it's tougher than other times. And with Angels, man, it was it was low-key a nightmare. I was trying so hard to get it to work, and I'm like, I landed in Esper. And then from Esper, I went on and just it turned into Azorius finally. And then I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do for removal, and just I kept running into all sorts of problems. And then you know, finally it feels like it's really come together, and it makes me so happy when it finally does. You know, it's just the best feeling in the world. All right, we're gonna just play this out as a basic, so we have something to put the ossification onto in case they play a permanent. I don't love that they are playing Dimir and they just killed my Angel. That's not very fun. That's not very chill of our opponent. It's gonna die. I know whatever I play here is gonna die or get countered. So I'm just kind of throwing something at the wall and hope it sticks. This is not the matchup we wanted to see, unfortunately. Okay, Steel Seraph on the top, not bad. Oh, okay, we survive a turn. Let's go. If they create the... Okay, they draw a card and say if they create a token, that'd be probably best case scenario, but they don't. That's all good. All right, let's go Angel here. Let's go with Ossification. Easy to fairy answer.
Even I don't know everything about
and we'll go with the Steel Seraph as well. Give this lifelink. No need to give vigilance because there's nothing to block anyways. And we have another Errant and Giada on top. It's all good. I like that, but I need something to get 1/1 counters going so we can start drawing cards. Drawing cards I think is going to be the key here. I had a feeling that was going to die. No shocker there.
I got sharp eyes and sharp blades. Ha! Too slow.
All right, let's see what's on top here. Another ossification. Okay. All right.
I'm sure
And it doesn't matter. Say go. We might make it out of this, guys. There's only 3 cards left in our opponent's hand here. We have an ossification again. This has ward what, 2? Ward 2. All right. This one plains is kind of harboring a lot of different threats here. A lot of different threats. Let's go lifelink, attack. All right, hopefully this next card on the top is something with flash or flying so I can cast it off the top. The opponent memory deluges. That's not good. And there goes a Giada. Tough. That is tough. All right, we'll just hang on to this. Let's play the Metropolis Angel out here. Attack in for 3. And then hopefully they just don't have an answer for these 2 creatures and we have lethal, but very unlikely that's going to be the case. We are a Dimir controller deck after all. All right, I'm going to keep this because we see the go for the throat, which means... Oh, no. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. Okay. I like my odds though, because again, you know, go for the throat. Doesn't hit Steel Seraph. That does though. Shoot. All right, wish me luck. This is it. It all comes down to this. Our entire game rides on the fact that Steel Seraph's on the field. Hopefully it can't get taken care of. We'll see. I'm sure they have another Invoke to spare though. Shieldred doesn't answer. Doesn't answer, but does gain them life. Actually, it does answer. Shoot. Shoot, that literally saved their life. Unbelievable. Oh, not like this. Not like this. And they're gonna gain another 2. Oh my gosh, they're gonna gain another 2 from that, putting in the 3, and then Graveyard Trespasser attacks and gets them another 2 life gain. And they get life. Oh my gosh, there's no way, guys. We got them so close, just not able to close, man. Unable to close. That's control for you though. It you know, it thrives in the late game. Rise in the late game. Is there any way I can get this done? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, definitely not with another land. Got a bit flooded there at the end. Got a bit flooded. That's unfortunate, man. We had such a good start too. We were answering every threat as they came, but just unfortunately, ran out of gas there. I think, let's be honest, if I could have kept that Giada alive just one turn cycle to get a few 1/1 counters on my creatures, that would have made all the difference in the world. When we had the Metropolis Angel to draw us cards, but just didn't come to fruition. All right, our first L. Pretty hard one to, you know, to take too, because it was just super unfortunate. We can keep this. We really desperately need that third land drop, but at least we got, you know, Gobakhan early into an ossification if needed. Let's go. Easy money. It's a blue source though, of course. It's the one I didn't need. Let's see. Character contamination. Okay, we're gonna take out the bloated contaminator here. Nice. That was super clutch. Okay. Now we're in the mix. Let's do it. Almost able to flip Gobakhan here, and then we'll be in a really good spot because of the 1/1 counters and the protection that it provides. All right, Noah Johnny coming down this turn. Respect it. Now we're protected from the potential Wandering Emperor. And we're drawing cards every turn now. Let's go. Let's hope that sticks though for a while, because they have 2 cards we don't know about. I would imagine a Johnny's gonna come down though. Oh, Julius, I can live with the Duelist. That's all good. So they're trying to poison us then. They're a poison deck. I guess that makes sense. Skrell's Hive, you want the... Okay. I was trying to figure out what the Corrupted Conviction was all about. I think I'm getting a idea of how their deck works. I think I want to give Vigilance here, because I think blocking the Duelist is going to be really important, because we don't care about our life total so much being higher. With the life link, we care more about those poison counters not, you know, hitting us. I'm really scared about this priority hold. I don't know if the Metropolis Angel is going to make it through. I don't know why I have a bad feeling about it. That's really helpful, actually. Super helpful. All right, this one looks like it's going to be a pretty solid win for us, I think. Because we still got the Light Shield Array there that's there for protection, which is everything right now. I am really, really high on this card, by the way. This Invasion of Gobakhan has got to be one of the better cards we got from the new set. It is so good. They can't attack into us here unless they have some combat tricks. And even if they do, I have some combat tricks of my own. So yeah, they didn't want to see any more, and I don't blame them. That was going really, really bad for them early on. GG's. All right, well, I mean, it's feeling fairly competitive, so I can't be too upset about anything today. Today has been a pretty solid day with these Angels, man. Really wasn't sure if I was going to give the Angels a fair shake, but man, I'm glad I did. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Grixis, maybe? Definitely not Grixis. All right. Opening hand here is a bit slow, I'm not going to lie. Keeping this hand is so a little scary. Hopefully we get a 2-drop here. That's not a 2-drop. The opponent running out Thalia, though, tells me it's not a lot outside of creatures that they're running, which is a good thing for us because we think we can go toe-to-toe with most creature builds. Because our creatures are fairly explosive here. Now, this says other clerics you get at 1/1 and sacrifice another cleric, search a library for black creature. Okay, so they are full on clerics deck, huh? Maybe? That's not a cleric. Why would you run this, though? I'm confused. You got me confused. Kill spell on the Giada. Okay. Taking some more beating. That's all good. Let's get another Giada down. Ossification. All right, I'll take that. What do we want to get rid of? Thalia, maybe? I mean, we don't really care. Thalia, you know, makes things more expensive, but the only thing it's making more expensive is that cheap ossification. That's a card. That's a card. I'm going to take this because there's some shenanigans I can almost guarantee coming off of that. I don't exactly know what they're trying to do with this, but I don't want to find out. All right, we can give them the Gobakon here, and then, you know, if they attack into it, that's fine. It doesn't flip yet, so that'll be all right. Things are starting to fall into place for us here, so I think we're going to be okay. This opponent is actually on their way to Mythic, so this deck has to be pretty good. I'm just curious what it is, because right now it doesn't seem like super scary just yet, but I'm sure there's some shenanigans they're up to that I'd really love to find out what that is. All right, definitely going to go here. All right, let's gain some life, go to 16, even the playing field here. That's going to make my Sarah Paragon more expensive. Fair enough. Doesn't really do a whole lot more outside of that, though. That seems like a mistake, right? Huh? That had to have been a mistake. I don't know what they were thinking there. Hearse, okay, sure. You know what? I'll take it because it's going to come in bigger than the other Giada, and I want to make sure I can keep playing things out the top of my library. All right, let's just keep beating them down. That's going to be 7 damage. I mean, they're down to 9. We're looking at lethal here next turn if they don't find something. And I have a bounce spell too, which I can cast and slow them down, so. Hearse takes my... That's actually a really good card in this spot because of the Paragon. We do want to be able to replay those things, but... all their removal is coming through exiling effects, which makes it very hard for Paragon to get any value. Yeah, there's a scoop. There really wasn't much they can do. I don't know why they attacked the Thalia into that board like they did. I thought maybe a combat trick coming our way, like a Empire, a Ganjo, or Seed of the Empire, I mean, but wasn't the case. It's strange, but I'm actually a little bummed out I didn't get to see more of that deck. I would have loved to have seen what they were going to do with clerics, you know. It's not every day you see that, so wish I could have gotten the opportunity to see more. Opening hand here, it's good enough to keep. Obviously I'd like some 2-mana interactions, maybe ossification or, you know, Gobakon, but I'll keep it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully they're not too aggressive. Imagine we see another cleric deck. Imagine. All right, same colors, and it's a Bank Buster. Well, I'm glad they're off to a slower start. This is good for us, right? I'm going to go with Steel Seraph. We've seen how good Steel Seraph can be against, you know, go for the throat. And you know that's probably something they are running. So Steel Seraph's going to be the play. Plus, it's got the life gain. So getting us back into this game with the lifelink is pretty huge. If we could flip a Gobakon next turn, that could be clutch. We do want to see another 2-drop if that's the case, though, because I'd like to maximize my turn with all the mana. If not, maybe we go with like a Wandering Emperor, just minus. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. What'd I miss? All right, no blocks. Giada. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we got something here now. Let's go. Yeah, Giada Gobakon. I think that's not such a terrible idea. Because then Gobakon we flip immediately, right? Which protects my board. I think that's honestly priority number one. Reanimating something, I'd rather honestly not see an Invoke Despair right about now. Because it also kills the Gobakon, so we can't have that. All right, and the turn, look to get some 1/1 counters. Love that. If I can get another land, Elspeth comes down, giving Vigilance to Steel Seraph. That could be pretty clutch. Don't love that, if I'm being honest. Okay, the 1/1 attacks for no apparent reason. I'll block it. We're down to 8. That is something to keep in mind. All right, let's draw a card. Nice. So we are in Elspeth territory here if we want. Or we Wandering Emperor this away here and now and just be done with it. I think I like that option a little bit more, to be honest. Yeah. I think I like that a little bit more. Let's give lifelink here. Swing through with both. So what are we at? 10? 10. Well, we've already made up our mind, so let's do it. Already made up our mind. And then that exiles, which is nice because, you know, they do have the reanimation spell. So getting rid of that permanently is going to be pretty helpful. Now, we are basically opening up the Wandering Emperor to be removed here very simply, but I think that's fine. Another Flesh Gorger's fine. I think we got this, guys. It's starting to really start to lean our way here a little bit. This Bank Buster really, you know, slamming its way through here, though. It's been pretty annoying. I won't lie about that. Yep, that's how I figured they'd do it. And we'll eat all of it.
See you later.
All right, here we go. Another big turn here. I do think Elspeth is the play here, though. Giving Vigilance to my Seraph. Or I could just really flood the board here, which is nonsense. You know what? I'm going to start flooding the board here. I think that's fine. And then we go bang, bang, Vigilance, and lifelink. Send the whole crew. Gain 5, go to 13. And again, everything gets 1/1 counters. And we still have indestructibility hexproof. So any sweepers, anything like that, we do a good job of avoiding. We don't stop and Invoke Despair, though, from getting a pretty good hit. That would be annoying. I'm not going to lie. But I still think we'll be all right because we've still got more than 14 over the top if that's the play. Cruelty of Gix. All right, they're definitely going number 1. Why wouldn't they go 1, right? They lose the game, though. It's a good hit, but they lose the game because there's just too many flyers here, too much damage. Well, I guess if they attack with both of these, that's life gain, right? So, guess there's that. All right, so maybe they survive another turn here. Let's see. Land off the top. Hate to see it. All right. Oh, we know the drill here. Just gonna gain 12 here. Not really getting as many hits as I would have liked to have seen off of the Arant Giada combination. Really not as much as I would like to see. Otherwise, though, we got a pretty clean game here, so I'm not, you know, not complaining or anything. I'm not complaining, but I'm complaining. You know what I mean? I really just had this vision of this card, you know, constantly just spamming, just plays. But because it can't play lands is what really kind of causes the issues here. Really slows us down, because if we get just a couple strings, you know, a couple lands here back to back, it just doesn't do us any favors. But this Cruelty of Gix actually just kills them, so they might just be roping it out here to be kind of a jerk. So, or they're looking for a solution. I don't know, but there really isn't a solution. You just die. So GG. Very nice. All right, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate you very much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed this list. Obviously, I think angels have always been one of my favorite, you know, creature types, so it's really fun to get to play another angel tribal deck. It's been a while since we got to touch base on something like this, which was really cool. And yeah, I wish I could go back in time and replay this one, because playing out that new Giada team up card would have been a lot better. Obviously, playing it as Flash, I completely understand. I'm sure a lot of you were like pretty, you know, not happy watching that, and I get it. I saw it after the fact and was like, I can't believe I played that entire time and forgot it had Flash when I built the deck. So it happens, though, playing a new deck every day, so I hope you guys can bear with me on the mistakes like that. But yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose when it comes to playing well. So today was just not my day, but I hope you enjoyed the list nonetheless. I think it is pretty competitive, barring the mistakes and stuff like that. And again, we got new Aftermath cards. I think that would be really great in this build. So I think you can have some fun with this one. Make some tweaks and adjustments. I think it's a pretty solid build. I like the idea of, you know, running the Courtyard to cheat in some extra mana for the Wrath. I don't think we got the chance to do it in today's video, but I think it's a pretty cool idea. But anyways, that is going to conclude today's video. We'll be back again on Monday with another one. Hopefully some fresh new ideas with the new Aftermath cards coming out. So we'll get a whole new, you know, list of decks that run a bunch of those new cards. I'm sure I'll probably try to build a ton of decks around those cards particularly. But yeah, that does it for me. We'll see you guys back here next week. And a huge shout out if you did make it this far. I do appreciate it a lot. And a huge special shout out to anybody who's part of the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't already know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel. So huge shout out to these people. They help support my channel and its growth and just everything about, you know, what you guys do. I appreciate so very much. You help me out more than you could ever know. And I just want to make sure, you know, I let you guys know if you're part of the Mardu Mob, that you get a huge shout out at the end of every video. So thank you so much for everything you do for me. And yeah, that does it for me, guys. I'll see you guys back here on Monday for another one, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't